Welcome back to the episode. We are again next to a teleporter, and we are going to explore that building right over there, because why not? And then we are going for this one, and so much, and so forth. But for now, let's just check out that one. Elerrathin residence. Interesting. Let's just get around here real quick. Let's see who else we can find up here. Twitch Brothen and Healer Silver.
He's a lovely man, Simon, but he's seen better days. Please, try not to disturb him.
Who's Simon?
I'm sorry. I don't think I can help you. I'm not fit for service.
Right. So... oh, look at this. There are a few pouches around. Yeah, look at that. Guess who's going to loot all of that? There's probably nothing in here, is it? Yeah, of course. Good old bucket. Oh!
Wouldn't mind shacking up in a place like this.
Uh-huh.
And quite an attractive target for Githyanki raiders. They plunder the village and fly off with the spoils.
Look around you.
What are you? Pirates?
All the plains are a vast garden to be
The
weeded
only
and
moment
picked.
you're living in is this one.
Tell your mates to keep their hose out of Baldur's Gate.
Interesting way to look at the world. Everything is a garden that you can pluck. Just because the only way that... yeah. Only thing you can do is just be strong enough in order to do that. So, let's see. Let's just walk along that road a little bit. There you go. More refugees. Go Fallon. Right.
Can't give up now. Best be on my way.
Yes.
Are you looking for ghosts too? Not sure what to make of it all, to be honest.
Right.
If you're looking for ghosts, you can be sure there's absolutely none of those here.
Interesting. And how can they be 100% sure? It's weird.
Oh, gods, I can feel them all around me. Ghosts, like a horrible slimy breeze.
Okay. And who are you gonna call?
Stand back! I can't have laymen disrupting the ephemeral intricacies of the spirit field.
Right. So...
Gentlemen, I am quite certain that we are almost upon this most nefarious spirit.
How can you tell?
stands right next to it.
Can't you feel rich, unctuous gouts of necromantic energy simply coursing through the spirit field?
I don't think so. That's because there's nothing here to feel. This is a colossal waste of time.
I feel something.
Yes, my friend. What do you feel?
My ears are cold. What does that mean?
Right. Okay, and then it goes on further north, but we don't really care. We care about that building over here. Let's see, that is, look at that. That one is locked. Let's, open that real quick.
Easy.
There you go. So, open sesame.
So that's progress.
So, what's that building called? Elerrathin's home. Sure. The normal entrance would be like somewhere on that side over here. Do I hear anyone? Oh, that's actually a very beautiful building. Look at that. So, is this thing inhabited or not? Questions upon question. Yeah. And we are, oh, look at this. We got the backdoor key. that you can find right next to the back door, or in this case, just open the whole thing. Alright, so what do we got here? Battle plans. That's an interesting one. Yeah. Let's get some cups, some carafes of water. Oh, perception fail. Really now?
It's peaceful, isn't it?
Ah, a loose plank. Look at that. Unsent sending. If it is an unsent sending, can it be a sending at all? I don't think so. It's more like a holding, if anything. Alright. So, what else we got? Like, why is there no one here? Either all of the people are on the upper floors of this building, or that thing is inhabited by ghosts, or they're just not here right now because they're, I don't know, some other place right now. Come on. Why can't I get this cooking pan? Yeah, can't reach. Right. The game, again, makes no sense. So, we got this, modern pestle, empty potion bottle, and a bucket. Yeah, the bucket works. No, wait. The bucket is on the upper floors. Let's not take that. Okay, we have to loot everything in here. The thing is, yeah, I'm kind of annoyed by myself, but the thing is, I do loot everything at the beginning, but I have to do this the other way around. But the thing is, if I loot everything at the beginning, I do have all of the items necessary for possible quests. If I would do this the other way around, then it would leave certain, certain dialogue options probably not usable or whatnot. So let's see. Let's not pick that one. And be the guidance. Hot. So what have we got? Wooden chests again. Right. Oh wait. Jaheira study door. Oh. Yeah, about that. There was a little accident concerning Jaheira. The thing is, I actually thought that she would survive, but she was not strong enough in order to survive the encounter with the other fellows in that tower. And then the only thing that I could do is just take all of the remains of her. It's kind of sad though. Maybe this is the reason why this whole, why everything in here is empty. That might just be it. Okay, wait. I think if I just move this barrel a little to the side, I might be... Yeah, I might be able to take whatever's in here, but it doesn't look like it. Great. So, let's get in here. Oh, correspondence from Theodore, Thistle, whatnot. Oh, a button. A pin slot. Wait. Okay, so there's a pin slot where we can... Oh, look at that. The whole thing will turn upside down or whatnot. What does disappearance of the city? Decoded field reports. Okay, so I have to find like a key or any hidden object, and then I might be able to open that thing. So maybe what you have to do is like sit on the chair.
Not on my mind.
Oh, probably not.
And well, in it.
Nothing here. Good. That pin slot. So we need something for the pin slot, but I don't know if we have anything in that pin slot yet. Let's see. Now still the upper floor remaining. We have an awful lot of things that we've found so far. Okay, so let's just read. Baldur's Gate, Mouth Gazette, that is... Find monastery, wait. Soaked summer, sommeliers, outraged by water genasi antics. Sword sales skyrocket since Absolute Resurgence, and Priest of Jurgle and Ogmar announce completion of St. Vithera's posthumous autobiography. Ilmatari Temple petitions for refugee amnesty. Good. So there really is there really are different articles every time you do a long rest. I don't know if it's every time there's a long rest, but at least sometimes it changes. So, 92, 92, yeah, it's the same one. Battle plans. A yellowed manual outlining stuffy combat forms. Figure has added her own embellishments and looping. Colorful drawings of her family member. One last entry stands out. An angry face in a perfect circle shouting, "Go for the eyes!" Unsent sending. A short note marked up as a professional sending, a magical message of up to 25 words, intended to find the recipient wherever they might be. This copy was never given over to a cleric for delivery. No, I don't know what to do, so come back and tell me, or I'll come find you. That will not protect you, idiot. The landed families of Tethyr. A ledger detailing the lineage of the noble families of Tethyr, abruptly cutting off at a date marked the 10 Black Days of Elaint. Looping hand-drawn diagrams pick up below, tracing tenuous connections between names, crammed alongside a note in the same hand. If Jaheira won't trace her roots, then I will. Okay, so Jaheira might be of honorable descent, almost. Okay, Mysterious Moonshae. This book gives pompous but informative insight into Moonshae Isles, an archipelago located west of the Sword Coast. One excerpt reads, Konome, a queen of the swollen muscled giants called Fomorians, found her way to the Moonshae Islands of Alman. Along with her loyal kin, she proceeded to conquer Alman. In this author's humble opinion, the continued transgression of the Feywild, such as the Konome's incursion into our realm, is a slight upon a rational thinker's pride. The duty should fall to capable individuals to boat or fly or swim, so long as they move through Oman and any such Fey-infested place, and rebuke this impertinence with great verve and vigor. So there's stuff happening on the island. Great. As usual. So what else we got? Letter to Rion. A letter stamped with the Harper's seal. Rion. We have also had no further word from the High Harper since she gathered her forces and struck out east. While her sending to you is certainly concerning, she made no such contact with us, and I cannot believe the Jaheira we know would fail to pass on all she knew if she truly believed the end was at hand. Your mother will be fine, she always is. Ragis Ray, High Harper of Cloakwood Chapter. Flow of Shiantard, Woman Taxonomy, and this one, Transcribed Sending. I'm sorry, you know what to do. Well, that doesn't help. Domovoi Invocation. A flat piece of parchment bearing a name day blessing. It appears to make an offering to a Domovoi, some manner of Rashema household spirit, thought to shower the lucky celebrant gifts. It is signed only M, along with a small drawing of a rodent lined with what appears to be actual fur. Okay. Correspondence from Theodore Thistlewhistle. Jaheira, I will of course be happy to look in on the children in your absence, though I'd remind you that Rion and Jord are now twice my height, and all too happy to remind me of it. Whatever business you are off on, take care. If the children take into their heads to go harrying off to help, I won't be able to stop them, nor will I try to. Theodore. Disappearance in the city. High Harper. It seems our last reports were over hasty. Our investigations into the recent spate of disappearances across the city have led to the re-emergence of these subjects in almost every case. We are chasing down those last few and following up the rumors of strange shadows in the sky at night. Perhaps we can hope it's just a case of some overactive imagination. Beneath the report notes in another hand take over. No coincidences. Absences connected and why return now. Decoded field report. A meandering letter from a traveler to her family back home. The main text is marred with scratches and corrections. A code translated in a firm hand down below. Hi Harper. Movement in the Shadowlands confirmed. Absolute cultists pass where the shadows are deepest. No clue as to how and no means to follow. Lights spied in Moonrise towers from afar and great movement of forces through the dark. They are gathering an army. Bring more Harpers. Bring means of making light. Quickly. Clipping Baldur's mouth. A faded cutting from the city circular Baldur's mouth. Beloved Ranger bewitched. Citizens of the city were stunned to find a local landmark absent when the sun rose over the wide this morning. The beloved Ranger, a statue dedicated to a hero of the city, was removed from its perch overnight, with reports of a struggle and sounds of battle during the dark hours. The city watch had no comment to add, but the market square told a clear tale of smashed cobblestones, scorched tiling, and blood-speckled stubbles. Whatever force wrested the ranger from his perch, he did not go quietly. Interesting. Final warning. A missive printed beneath the burning emblem of the flaming fist. Deep quill slashes indicate a certain level of irritation on the part of the writer. Residents of Elerrathin house. I will remind you once again that the guardianship of the lower city falls exclusively to the Flaming Fist. With additional support from the new Steel Watch, we do not require the assistance of any private citizens in the settling of street disputes, no matter how extreme those citizens deem the Watch's responses to being. Jord, we've been happy to overlook your mother's association with a certain illegal organization due to your family's service to the city. Do not make us regret it. Rion, if you're so keen to bust a few skulls, then you are welcome to re-enlist. Signed, Manip Regis Bloombridge Garrison. Okay. Interesting. So they're looking for up-and-coming candidates. Yeah, wait a minute. This one can actually go also back to camp. I don't want to...
no one back home will ever believe
don't want to carry that one
How
around.
much further can I go?
So I really have to figure out a way to open that thing. I cannot use that thing. Let's see. I went over here, went over there. So the only thing that's left right now in the Elerrathin's house is the upper floors. Let's see. Is there really nothing up here? Everybody's gone. That's weird.
Never a dull moment. Don't waste a step.
My shots pilfered every day. City should be for proper folk.
So, and a soap bar. Ah, come on, really? Okay. At least we got the cabinet. Yeah, you cannot get the soap bar, but you can open the... Yeah. That's just... I don't get it, but let's just hope that all of those items have, like, no further use also. Otherwise, we're screwed.
Phew.
Okay, now, what about this one? That one looks Jhessem's journal. So, anything in here? Some empty potions, yes. I have to find a way to open the, open the way further down. Let's see. Oh, there's a Harper's symbol thingy. I think you need that one. That might be it. Okay, so let's just go further down. In the meantime, let's see what we can read. Sort them in. It's nothing new. The Forgotten Forest. A dark children's picture book featuring a host of animal friends helping one another survive a forbidding forest. At just the moments where it seems the villains have the advantage, a childish hand has drawn a cranky old elven woman beating them about the head with a stick. That must be Jaheira, Jhessem's journal. A stunningly rendered doodle of a young elven girl sitting on a throne. Faint eraser marks indicate that her crown got more jeweled and elaborate with every iteration. Queen Jhessem, Eye of Tethyr, ruling over the lands of... Look up Tethyr. Okay. Lands of whatever. So we got some elven stuff. Comfortable blue-red outfit. That is a good one. So, the Harp Shaped Pin. That might be a good one. Right. So, let's move this
What to do?
in our main guy's inventory over here.
What path lies before me?
Let's try it out. So this is one of those Harper symbols. I think that I also got like the another Harper symbol somewhere else. It could also be in the bag of Jaheira herself. But right now, let's just try this one. I mean, a Harper symbol, that's the most unique item that I've found so far. That might be it. Let's hope so. And it is. Perfect. So, it's Jaheira's hideout entrance. Look at that. Oh. Glyph of Woody. Dude, that's a... Ho 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 ho. What do we have here? Frosted orb. That's that one. Another orb. A crackling orb. A fire orb. And an oozing orb. There are an awful lot of orbs. Kind of reminds me of the... And a chasm to fall down into. Great. But other than... Oh, look at the house down there. That's beautiful. Anyway. Let's loot a wee bit more before we continue down the...
I'd love to, thanks.
Down that winding little road up here. Of course there's nothing. Ah, come on. Okay, anything in the... Nothing in the barrels, of course. You have to be careful not to stand in that glyph there. I have no idea on how to actually deactivate that glyph. So either the glyph is going to trigger once we get into range. Let's see. It is immune to pretty much everything. Yeah, pretty much everything. So... Physical forms of damage doesn't work. We got acid and poison immunity. We also got like thunder and lightning immunities. I'm going like in groups of 2. We got necrotic and psychic immunity. Well, actually, necrotic and radiant might be the opposing or like somewhat connected immunities, whatever. And then we got like fire and ice immunity. And force, for some reason, is like the magical version of physical damage, in a way. Does it feel as if I have missed something? We have no slashing, piercing, or bludgeoning damage. Wasn't there something that turns immunities into vulnerabilities or something like that? No. Resistances. There's something that turns resistances into other stuff. Okay, so... Let's just move on a little bit further, and we can... Okay, split it up. So what happens if I get into that field here? What happens? Okay. So you step onto the... Oh, there's something. Do we like deactivate the thing?
Orb casts glyphs familiar to the druid of ownership. Overwhelming it with the same element can often disable the enchantment. Okay,
so overwhelming it with the same element. I do... Oh, look at that. I do have a variety of different cantrips. That is perfect. So I can try to do this one. So... Now, is it permanently disabled now or not? I don't know. Looks like it. It's stuck. It's stuck. Okay. Stuck is good. So, next one. Firebolt on that one. Perfect. Too bad I lost a little bit of temporary health points for that. So, the nice thing is that you can disable the whole thing permanently. So you don't have to worry about timing or whatever in order to continue. So the problem is that I oh crap, what kind of damage is this? An Oozing Orb. Could be poison, could be whatever, but I have a large variety of spells. Shocking Grasp sadly is melee, but I think I can actually try to get closer to it.
Time to press ahead.
The other way would be to use specific arrows of a certain kind, but I don't want to waste anything. So let's try this out and hope it works. Come on. Right. We're just going to take a little bit of damage and then it should be fine. Let's just hope that poison works against... Yeah, is there a way for me to like... Nah, whatever, let's just hope this works. Perfect. So the last one, the oozing thingy, was poison. Good. Okay. So just by sheer coincidence, me having all of the a lot of cantrips available of different kinds, it's actually quite helpful. The other way, if you don't have anything like that available, there's usually a chromatic orb that you can use. There's just a little bit of problem with this orb. It's not a cantrip. It's more like a... Yeah, it's level 1 spell. That's the only problematic part about it. But the nice thing about the orb is, if you have that, you can just select whatever kind of thingy you want, and it just works. The other way would be to use Firebolt of Astarion. I don't know who can use Ray of Frost. I mean, it could... Like electrical or frosty stuff could be Gale. But yeah, the simpler way would just be to use arrows of a certain element and shoot them. That would have been even better because then you don't actually enter the radius of one of those orbs and lose whatever kind of health. Anyway, I just don't like to use consumables. Sadly. Hey. Right, what do we have here? More glowing stuff. This chasm, it kind of feels as if there's like a... Oh, you got experience for finding whatever this is. Good. Anyway, it kind of feels as if there's like water. Yeah, there is water. Like a harbor. Yep. You can actually pour the ship down here, I think. It's actually quite interesting. Okay. Nothing special out here. No, wait a minute. The shovel is inside. I'm not going to get any closer. What's this one? Sandstone rock.
Where to?
Sounds special. I would say that the whole downstairs area might be inhabited if Jaheira is actually alive.
Despite everything.
Now that Jaheira is dead, I think... Yeah. I think that's one of the reasons why everything is empty. And everything can be taken. Oh, wait a minute. Let's just move forwards slowly. There could be like a trap down here. Perception.
This place is trapped.
Okay, there's a loose plank that we have to disarm in the bookcase. So the bookcase is connected with this plank over here. And either there's something... an additional room, or there's a trap that got triggered. But we're going to interact with that one later. First, we are going to loot everything that's down here. Alrighty. No, we don't want the candles. I want that ink pot. So, what else? Another burlap sack, sure. And this, and this, and every potion on the shelf. And this shelf. And there is a heavy chest up here. Look at that. No arm of any character down here is long enough in order to reach it. I just don't know how the game decides what item you can interact with and what item just doesn't work. I don't know. Either there's a... See that? There's this... Either the game is bugged... or maybe... And no. The thing that I try to understand now is how would you make the item interactable? Like sometimes what you have for an item is like a certain area where you have to stand in order to interact with it. So it's not...
For me.
It's not a standard interaction that happens. It's more like a... yeah, how would you call that? Not really a standard interaction, more like a... like an event field interaction. What I mean by event field, for example, is that in order to sit on that stool, or no, let's see, in order to sit on that chair, for example, you have to be in front of the chair, right? And then you just sit down, or you have to like move this chair to the side or whatever, but you have to be at a location where you can interact with the chair properly. So from behind does not work. So you either have to be like to the left, to the right, or in front of it, usually just in front. If you could like move between chair and desk or something. But this one right now, that's weird. Okay, so what have we found so far? We found a book, The Harpers. The Harpers are a secretive organization whose main purpose is the preservation of all things good and right in the world. They outfox evil at every turn, with shrewd fighting or cunning political maneuver, and though they are not well organized, how could they be, with many members utterly ignorant of the identity of those they might claim as allies? They are united in purpose and goal. One Harper agent deployed correctly in a conflict often achieves the same result as a loose army. Nice. So, gold of course goes to me, as usual, and the Bhaalspawn, Part 1, a popular novel, thin and cheaply made, dramatizing the events of the Bhaalspawn crisis. Jaheira appeared to have added her own annotations, variously amused and outraged at the more egregious flights of fancy. And Part 2, a popular novel, yada yada yada, dramatized the adventures of the Bhaalspawn in Athkatla, after the defeat of Saravak and Chev. Early chapters have been defaced and some even torn out. Interesting. Basically, Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. I don't know where the second iteration plays out. It could be a Athkatla, whatever. I never actually came across that. And I haven't even finished Baldur's Gate 1 so far. Have to do that. And there's an awful lot to read. My Dearest Wife. Since you've forbidden the writing of poems, I had to get creative this year. I tracked down a retired Cormyrean war wizard with a magical method of transferring mental imagery to parchment. The art is imperfect, and perhaps better suited to espionage than name-day gifts. With all my love, and from a safe distance, Khalid. Oh! Awesome! Beneath the note, a small inked picture of a smiling couple. Their mouths gape far too widely, their joints twisted ever so slightly, but beneath distorted brows you can just about make out a much younger Jaheira and a bearded man wearing a Harper pin. Interesting. But other than that, there does not seem to be a hint or anything of that sort down here.
Is that blood?
So, what are we gonna do? I could try to open the bookcase. How do you disarm? Oh yeah, wait a minute. If it is disarming stuff, right? Then we can disarm it with this dude. Let's see. Of course, we got a good roll out of it. Now what? A key. Yeah, look at that. So you disarm the loose plank, and then you can open the bookcase with exactly that key. What key was it, by the way? Picked up one key. Not even a name for the key, like bookcase key or whatever. Wow. Could there be a trap down here? One step at a time. We got a display method thingy, some more fireflies. Okay, good. So, starting with the wooden trunk down there. Nothing. Then we get another plate. Some Rite of the Timeless Body. Interesting. My alcoholic stuff. An elk statue. You can't really interact with that. Okay. What else we got? Display case with something in it. Yeah, look at this. Khalid's gift. Odd gift. While wearing Khalid's gift, Jaheira cannot be cursed. Wisdom +1 up to 21. Khalid's gift 8. Okay. The interesting thing about this is that it's a purely Jaheira specific bonus. Jaheira cannot be... Jaheira is dead, so we don't get this one. This, on the other hand, is an interesting healing spell. Heal yourself and increase your hit point maximum by 10 hit points until next long rest, and it also refreshes next long rest. So I don't know if this effect disappears if you get rid of the amulet though. It's definitely something for me. Did we get anything else? Rite of Timeless Body. This is weird. Does it have any... What does it have? A scroll covered in intricate drawings detailing an arcane protection ritual. A confused spread of cryptic symbols cobbled together by the same hand, seemingly over years. Neat notations impose order on the chaotic sketches, describing some manner of druidic ritual. Its purpose unclear, and its practice incomplete. So basically we don't know what it is. Wait. There's another opulent chest. Wow. Belm and Stuff of Ram. Nice. Okay, let's read the Stuff of Ram. That one is an interesting one. Once per turn. The blow possibly knocks a foe back 2 meters. The blow. Anyway, back 2 meters and stuns them. That's an interesting connection. This has no effect on dragons or huge creatures. Sadly. Not even the stunning one. Anyway, once per turn the blow. Good. That's why it's called Ram. It's also very decent damage. 1d8. Depending on how versatile it is. Well, decent damage. The next one is like topple and whatnot. Okay, that's the other one. Belm. Ram and Belm. Perfectly balanced strike. That sounds like an interesting ability. The thing is, I do not know if this one ignores resistances or not. Probably not. Faded, but still legible. The mark of a Karaturan Forge Master adorns the pommel of this exquisite sword. Light as a robin's wing, quick as a gnomish wit. This weapon has unseamed many foes and will continue to in the correct hands. Oh wait, it's a finesse weapon.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
So, let's see. It's a finesse weapon. Because it's a finesse weapon, it should actually deal more damage in my hands. But it doesn't. Why? I have an awful lot of dexterity. Why doesn't it want to work? Okay, Astarion has like 20 dexterity, so that one should deal more damage. It's just slightly more than the dagger he has in his hands. Very interesting. By the way, what does balance thingy there? Send Balm snaking out within Adder's speed. The very example of swiftness embodied in steel. Once per turn. Interesting. Perfectly balanced strike. Melee. Send snaking out. So it basically means you get an additional attack. No. You get 2 additional attacks because this is a rogue. He has additional bonus actions. So you can attack 4 times, and with multi-attack stuff, you can actually attack 6 times. No, wait. This thingy here can only be used once per turn. So that means we can only get 1 bonus action out of it, and not 2, even if we have both of them. Anyway. These things are interesting weapons, but I am probably not going to use them, sadly. Yeah, sadly. Because the Blood of the Thunder has this nice bonus that it gets me the Sunbeam with a huge AoE, that's awesome. And this thing that makes enemies blinded if they are too close. And it also has a +3 weapon enchantment, so this is already pretty decent.
At least things have stayed interesting.
So, anyway, we got ourselves everything from Jaheira's little house. Only thing we need to do... Actually, no, wait. We don't need to do anything. Could be this one. There you go. The lazy way out, right? So, I basically explored the Elerrathin's home right now. Next one is the house with Blurg inside. Oh wait, the dude's gone. That's weird.
Surely you can't agree with how he's talking to a child.
Weird. A lot. Oh no, wait a minute. One thing I did not check out was the entrance of the building.
Elerrathin residence.
Other than that, nothing. And something to read. Harper report. No leads. Hi Harper. I'm sorry to report that we've had no leads on the boy's parents. If they were indeed among the first taken by the cold, then their trail has long gone cold. It's a grim thought, but perhaps they were deemed unworthy of ascending and sent to serve the cold's purpose in some other way. I hope he's settling in there. It may well be he has nowhere else to go. Wow. Another sad story. Oh, wait. This one goes into my little... Which one is it? Could be this one. Yeah. This is my little accessory bag. There you go. With stuff inside. And this is the key for other things. There you go. Wait. The Harp Shaped Pin? That's actually kind of weird. Wait a minute. Do I have another one of those? Harper. There. I have another Harp Shaped Pin right up here, so if you don't find it, you can find another one. That's actually quite interesting. I could have tried that out without searching for the pin, but you don't need to, which is great. Absolutely great. Okay, so the next little house here over here. Sadly, I can't really open that one. The lodge. Okay. That's weird. Which one of the chair? Some water. Yeah, look at this. Water is red. The mail is usable normally. That's weird. And I can take some Ifbank and some buckets. But we're gonna take that one the next time around. First, we are going to end this episode. And then we're gonna go right in that building next time around. Like and subscribe, of course, as usual. Ta-ta!